Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 4 explores some interesting tones and story elements, which may be relevant in a post-Fallen Kingdom world, but it is often overshadowed by some grandiose and more extreme moments. Let's dive into a full spoiler discussion on Season 4 of the show right here on the Jurassic Park podcast. I'll get the bad part out of the way first. I feel like the technology for Manticore was overdone this season. The quadrupedal Brad units were pushing the boat out a little bit too far for me, but then the addition of the dinosaur-like Brad X really pushed this series into the wacky category for me. I wanted this to feel more akin to the Jurassic franchise we all know and love, and I think that would have happened if this season had felt more like a Jurassic Park series and less like Westworld. Once we get past these goofier initial pieces, I think the story beats here are incredibly strong, exploring the ideas of stolen technology and smuggled dinosaurs, dinosaurs fighting each other, and also how to get the rich masses to invest in the dinosaurs are all themes which feel as though they align themselves perfectly with the ending of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Thinking about the themes of this season in the context of the world of Jurassic World Dominion got me very excited to see what may unfold in the future. The animals in the fourth season felt pretty strong too. The return of the Spinosaurus makes good on something we've been waiting for, and the presence of the saber-toothed tiger is an awesome inclusion that opens the door to non-dinosaurs in the future. The standout here, however, has to be the return of the Dilophosaurus, something we've been waiting for since 1993. This animal looks exactly like its Jurassic Park movie counterpart, and I seriously enjoyed the way this animal was reintroduced in the fourth season. It's worth noting that the characters get treatment in Season 4 too, and great treatment at that. We see some tension as Kenji and Brooklyn enter into a relationship, and we also see some of the PTSD which the kids have endured as a result of the traumatic events they've been through. I appreciated how sensitively mental health was included in the core Season 4 story here, creating something which was very thought-provoking and emotive. We can't talk about characters without touching on Kenji's dad, a character who was revealed to be the man in charge of Manticore. This explains the close relationship he shared with Simon Masrani, as he seems to have been stealing data and research from Silas Nubiar for a long time to benefit his own agenda. We are really excited to see how this character is further explored in Season 5 of the show when it arrives at some point in the future, given the fact that the Season 4 cliffhanger seems to all but confirm it. The development we get from Manticore in the fourth season is interesting too. This company seemed to be highly advanced, and they seem to be experimenting with many of the same ideas which we are likely to see explored in Jurassic World Dominion. Needless to say, it makes us very intrigued to see where Manticore will factor in as a part of the future of the Jurassic universe. We certainly hope they get to have more of a presence outside of Camp Cretaceous too. It is worth noting it was cool to see May Turner and Cash, and to get an insight into what they were doing for Manticore during the season as well. One thing I did want to pay attention to is Dr. May Turner's work on the emotions and behaviours of dinosaurs. I found it particularly interesting that we were exploring areas where both the Ibris program and the Jurassic World Live Tour have contributed to the past lore, making me question whether Turner has any history with either of these programs. I am interested to see if we see more about either of these programs as a part of Camp Cretaceous in the future, as it would make sense for an InGen scientist to go to a rival company after Jurassic World fell. Lastly, it's worth highlighting that Darius manages to make contact with his brother during Season 4, setting his brother up to head to Silas Nubiar in the hunt for Darius. I am convinced that this means that we will see Nubiar again in Season 5, possibly with Darius's brother and others hunting for the kids. How we will see both of these stories intersect on the screen is yet to be determined, but we are definitely interested to see how this story concludes in the 5th season. In summary, Season 4 explores some interesting themes and ideas which are often overshadowed by some goofier moments, and these make it pretty hard to digest. The series has a lot to say about the other areas of the lore, like Isla Sorna, but it never fully commits to exploring them in the depth which we feel fans have wanted. With all of this said, there is a compelling narrative here with some interesting tones explored throughout. Come into this season thinking about the future of the franchise, and I think you'll get a lot of enjoyment for the parallels which we can see with the modern Jurassic universe. Thanks for checking out this review. Stay tuned for more on Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Dominion right here on the Jurassic Park podcast in the near future.